tock, it's beer o'clock, so what have you got to lose? Tick tick tock, it's beer o'clock with Slosh and Buuz.
Hi, it's the 4th annual Slosh's Craft Beer and Hot Sauce Advent Calendar. Seeing me being all flamboyant today. Hope it's going to work. I'm recording this one on the 20th of the 12th, 2017 at 11:51. The children are down at their grandparents visiting their mum. They're doing that Wednesdays and Saturdays. So today I can catch up a few things and see how everything turns out. As always, we will be starting off with the 2017 Advent Calendar from Buuz. Go check them out on www.boozbud.com and use our code SLOSHBUZ for a 15% discount. I'm going to come right out and say I feel naked without my beard. Well, I mean, there's a little bit left, but it's mostly gone. I feel naked. Like I'd feel more clothed if I had a beard and no clothes on. But there you go. It's summer. I thought, see what I look like. Look at how white everything's got. Stress is the great colour drainer. Anyway, it's been a few days since I've done that, so we've got to get back into practice. We do intro, beer website, and all that jazz. We are on day 15. It's the 20th. I do 5 today. We catch up. Let's see what we've got. W. Summer Ale. It's an Australian blonde ale. Gross. I don't like blondes. This is brewed and bottled by Woolshed Brewery, Wilkinson Road, South Australia. It's www.woolshedbrewery.com.au. Beer things right there. Let's have a look. We brewed this beer to celebrate sun-filled Riverland summers, sharing beers with friends. This handcrafted Australian blonde ale is easy drinking, using all Australian malt, a touch of wheat and Australian bred and grown hop varieties. We're not going to... the WA Chili Sea Exchange. Pow! Go check them out on wacse.org. Got good merch. Tick tick tock. It's tiny beer o'clock, but put the bottle cap in the bracken box. Get the teeny weeny polka dot bikini. And we'll just pour this and yeah, let's really enjoy our rationing of our summer ale Australian blonde. There you are. Alright, I don't like blondes that much. Tentatively 4. Oh, not my kind of beer. I don't know what the aftertaste is with the blondes, but I've never really liked it. Yeah. Nah, it's not my thing. Sorry. I don't really like blondes. I do. I do a bit. I like redheads. That's the way to go. Anyway, getting distracted. As I said, it's been a few days since that was a Twitch. I'm just it's freaking me out. I don't know. Kind of want my beard to grow back, and I've got this. Look, there's the chlorine bit still floating around. I don't look at myself very often, so this is like the only time I ever do. So, yeah. So we've done the beer website nonsense. Well, this is a bit of nonsense, but I think I've showed this before. But check this out. See if I can get it to non-reflection. You Can't Touch This. MC Hammer, Faith No More, Concrete Blonde. What is that? Poison! Jimmy Barnes, Glenn Medeiros. Don't know that one at all. John Bon Jovi, Poison and Roxette. Listen to these songs. You Can't Touch This, MC Hammer. Joey, Concrete Blonde. Unskinny Bop, Poison. Southern Sky, Paul Norton. Emperor's New Clothes, Sinead O'Connor. Side 2, Blaze of Glory, John Bon Jovi. Epic, Faith No More. She Ain't Worth It, featuring Bobby Brown. Close to You, Maxi Priest. Colour of Money. Backstreet, Pick Up the Angels. And this is my favourite on here. Turtle Power by Partners in Crime. Let me get that to focus. Yeah. Anyway, I got this tape in like year 7, I think it was. And when did it come out? 1990. Yeah, I probably got it in year 7. You Can't Touch This. What a musical genius. Look, let's see if this has got any better. Look at how pale that is. It's pale. Looks almost like champagne. I know it's just because I got a dirty glass, but it looks like champagne. Oh. Ew. 3. Beer. 3. Beer. 3. That's better. Ugh. Yeah, nah, that's not my thing. Anyway, I'm being a bit silly, but that's par for the course, really, isn't it? So we sauce. Now, this one's not really a sauce. This was dropped off the other day by Darren from Billy's Bounty. So we'll just go www.facebook.com Billy's Bounty, right there. Darren came around and dropped off a couple of things for me. He dropped off the best caramel slice in the entire world. I don't really, I don't eat a lot of chocolate. I'll eat Matthew Price's chocolate. I'll eat that because he's Chili Wonka and it's wonderful. And this caramel slice, like I don't really eat sweets, but this caramel slice, every time I get it, I know, like I think I've eaten half the box in a couple of days, and I probably shouldn't have eaten that much, but oh wow, it's amazing. It's the best stuff. And he dropped off some of the normal caramel slice for the kids and the chili one for me. And the chili one's almost gone and there's just me eating it. And the kids, I've been trying to ration them because, kids will eat a lot of sugar. You're not supposed to eat a lot of sugar. It's bad for you. But I will. There's something about this caramel slice. It's just, you salivate. It's mouth-watering. But anyway, I'm going to do this. This is Billy's Bounty. Billy's Bounty's George's Best Ever Chili Bacon Jam. This stuff is made in heaven. The ingredients are bacon 47%, red onion, sugar, chicken stock, white malt vinegar, apple cider vinegar, maple syrup, chili, garlic, ginger, mustard. And I was talking to Darren and he was saying that the maple syrup is what makes it so fantastic. Keep refrigerated. Yep. So I'll give you guys a look at it. Ooh. Now, this stuff, see if you can get some focus there. This chili jam is like the best thing that I've ever seen. If you have a look at that, come on, get some focus for me. Come on, focus. You can see how chunky it is, and I mean, it won't even. I'm not going to keep doing that. It won't fall off your spoon, but it's absolutely amazing. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to say, this is 10 out of 10, 1 heat. So I'll go 10 taste, 1 heat. It's so good. What I do with this is you get English muffins, you toast them. A big thick thing of like low pack good butter or something. And smear this thickly on it. Couple of drops of like, what is it? The Devil's Tears, Savina. Stuff on top. Oh, it's so good. There's just something about it that I could sit and eat the whole thing. I shouldn't, but I could. It's so good. It's delicious. The garlic and the chunky little bits of garlic and the chunky little bits of bacon. It's just, it may not look super crash hot on your spoon, but not good. It tastes so good. It's just the best thing. Alright, 10, 1. And it's the best. Go check it out. I know it's on sale at quite a few different places. If you can get your hands on it. It's absolutely the most delicious thing that I didn't know existed until I found it when we were judging at one of the WA Chili Seed Exchange things. It's so good. It's absolutely It's without peer. I've never tasted anything that has so many flavors that I love together in such a way that I'd never considered it before. Absolutely fantastic. It is like my favorite thing in the entire world. I can't get enough of it. But I'll probably end up eating another whole jar in a few days. So then I'll need more. All right. Absolutely brilliant. Question mark. What are we going to do for the question mark? I bought walkie-talkies for the kids so they can ride around the block and you go, over, I'm at the corner of blah, 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 and First Street and Second Avenue. Over. So they're really enjoying that. I'm not going to give you streets around my house, then you'll know where I am. Haha, that's not going to work. All right, stuff. We're going to keep reading from this. I'm really enjoying reading from this. Pardon me. Okay, so what we're going to do... Okay, so there's a big part of being a chaos magician is apparently keeping a dream journal and a diary and a magical diary to keep track of all the things which could be coincidence, but if you look at them from a certain point of view, you might be able to say, this is the magic coming into my life. Magic. So this one, this is on page 65 of Condensed Chaos by Phil Hine. This is just a short little paragraph about lateral diaries. As an extension of the magical diary, experiment with a record divided into 4 columns. In the first column, record the physical elements of a journey or situation. In the second column, record any memories which arose during this time. In the third column, record any fragments of reading, phrases from a book, newspaper, or advertisement. In the fourth column, record any snatches of conversation you may have overheard. This practice will demonstrate the non-linear connections between events that we often censor from awareness. I do like the idea very, very much of not turning the small things that are coincidences as magic and all that stuff, not turning that stuff into something they're not, but more being aware of all of the things that are happening around you, even if you don't make anything of it, but just being aware of the things, and not only being aware of them, but being able to retrieve that information at a later time, so that you can really recreate the memory as a whole, rather than just like, oh, I went on a trip and there was a loud guy on the bus. You know, being able to remember things that you read that went past and all that stuff, to kind of create like a full memory. Hopefully a real memory, because real memories are super important, because that shows you've got a good grasp of reality. The actual reality, not your reality, or, you know, all the realities coming together and doing that. Anyway, today is for the 15th. It was a summer ale. It was pretty gross. The jam was spectacular. So overall, pretty spectacular day. We will be back tomorrow for me in a few minutes with day 16. And hopefully today I'm just going to barrel through. Do some chores in between. I don't know why this is barreling. Isn't barreling like when you run backwards on the barrel? Like if you're going, you know, like log riding back in like the old, it was in California Games? I don't think it was in California Games. But anyway, it was in a game, in a machine, in a console. We'll be back tomorrow. Number 10 says stop talking. We'll be back tomorrow with day 16. Hopefully a bit of beer. And hopefully almost as good a sauce, but I don't think that's possible. As always, thank you so much for putting up with me and my small delays this advent calendar, and for being there through this complicated and difficult year. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.